On behalf of all men and women, can I talk to y'all for a second, please? May I have your attention? Just for a few minutes. What's going on, YouTube? Peace, blessings, glory, praise, honor to the Most High. Let's get right into the conversation at hand. There's a podcaster by the name of Cooley, um, No Fugazi podcast. Some of you might be familiar with him, some of you might not be familiar with him. Um, Podcast as a whole, to me, is supposed to be an environment that is safe for men and women and guests in general to get in front of an audience and discuss certain matters that's going on in the community that is of a concern of some significance. I always feel like as an adult, you're supposed to be able to conduct yourself as such and be able to discuss matters that might not be so comfortable with some degree of responsibility. I've never seen in my life more adults who act like children. I haven't seen it so frequent as I do now. Like the just sheer magnitude of disrespect and the presence of some decorum is so devoid now in spaces where you're supposed to be able to sit down and disagree or agree depending on who you are, what you stand for, your morals, your beliefs, where you fit in an equation. You're supposed to be able to talk about things rationally. It should never get to the point to where anyone is putting hands on the other person. And I understand men and women operate on different functionalities in terms of emotions and logic and all that good stuff. All right, cool. Even still, though, just because I say something that might not be flattering to you gives you no right to assault someone. And this was assault. So on this particular episode, Mr. Cooley is having a exchange of words with a young lady who is pretty much over the age of 25. She has seen, she has experienced, she has been misled, she has gone through all of the typical bull that we all go through when we make horrible life decisions in life and we refuse to hold ourselves accountable for being the partakers and participants of said choices. Ladies, I want, if you don't take anything from this, please listen to me very closely. When we do these shows, I know me for one, when I do these shows, I am not knowledgeable of every single thing that comes across my desk. I speak on experience, I speak on the results of those experiences, and my only intentions is to see people better. And a lot of the times we have these conversations, a lot of the shit that we talk about is going to be uncomfortable. I mean, let's be honest here and face the truth of the matter. A lot of the stuff that we're going to be discussing is not going to go in your favor. Nobody is getting on camera to lie to nobody. If you're a content creator or a host and you decide to take this role where you're going to talk to thousands and thousands of people about real life things, and you want men and women to improve and be better and walk in better directions and not continue a destructive path. You want them to be healthier mentally, emotionally, and spiritually all across the board. You have a moral responsibility to tell the truth to people, and sometimes you're not going to like it. That's just it what it is. You're a brat, you're hard headed, you're stubborn, you're rebellious, you think you know everything, you just continuously make horrible choices and decisions, and you're a pain in the ass sometimes, and you don't like to listen, you're argumentative, you're too fucking masculine.
Wait a second. I know what happened. You guys dropped acid, didn't you?
Pride, ego. So I mean, the man was talking to her and trying to give her a game, trying to tell her how to, you know, understand the roles and positions men and women play in relationships, traditional ones, not this diluted version of what y'all think a relationship is. And you know what she displayed to me showed that you can't deal or give the same level of respect to certain people, because what they'll do is take your kindness and step all over it. They'll disregard you. They'll run away with it, and they especially being in front of hundreds and hundreds of people. You put a person in front of the camera and you have a conversation of this significance. They like to get viral and make moments and do things just so that people will follow them and subscribe to them, and then like it's a whole bunch of bullshit. That's why like I if I do these type of shows, I could never I can never have these type of folks in a intimate setting like that. Not without proper security, not without certain conditions being made. The screening process of having these type of women and men on these platforms have to be done and delegated a little more better than what they are.
But you're no shrimp in the cock department, huh, Adele?
Okay, Julia, come on.
What?
Be having a discussion, the back and forth about some stuff that wasn't really flattering to her, and like a lot of women who can't handle hearing certain shit without having to talk over you or get in this mindset of I'm better than you and I'm bigger than you and I don't care who you are. You're not my daddy, you're not my mom, and you can't tell me what. That same attitude, for whatever reason, y'all think y'all can just continuously carry that mindset and that demeanor and all that shit with you everywhere you go, and it's going to fly. No, when he was very poised and calm with her. He was trying to get some type of control over the matter, and she just wouldn't shut up. She wouldn't be quiet. She wasn't a silencio. They got caliente. She didn't like what she was hearing, so what she did in response to her inability to have a normal, rational back and forth, one person talk, other person listens to, and then responds, and right instead of doing that, I don't know why people can't do it, but instead of doing that, she decided that she would go the typical ghetto route. He's he said, "Look, man, if this is not what we're going to do here, you got to go. You have to go." Instead of just getting up and leaving, she made a whole big deal over it. And it got to the point to where she got up and she tossed the drink in his face. Yeah, she tossed the whole drink in his face. He didn't get up, buck at her or nothing. He went on with the show, stayed stoic through it all. And I'm wondering I'm always wondering, to be honest, how real these videos are. Was this staged? Was this planned? Did he just do this shit just so that they go viral? Or are they really acting within their element? These women who get out of order with the emotions and feelings. They can't regulate them. So what's the first when you can't articulate yourself in an argument or discussion, and your only way of getting your point across is through violence? You show me the grade level that you are mentally on. So I'm looking at it from 2 points. It's like, well, shit. If you act like this on national TV in front of the camera, I know you're worse off screen. Or this was just set up like this for you to act like this. And even with that, you making black people look and women look ridiculous. Why? What is all this for? Like, I don't understand that shit. And we see this too often. People don't know how to discuss or have conversations or discussions without the shit turning left. Why can't we just be normal? And no, censor yourself, go to counseling, go to therapy, do whatever it is you gotta do to work on that, do it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about a woman throwing. Would you be okay? How would you handle it? Would you handle it like that? If you were the host of a show like this and you had guests constantly coming on there bickering and going back, would you? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comment section what you would do in that situation.